Okay, so Chewy's a mom now. Yeah. So basically, about 2 months ago, we had Piper inseminated with the dog of. We had her breeded with the dog of my mom's office mate. And for the next 2 months, we were just waiting to see if she was pregnant because we couldn't tell because her fur was so long, it was making her belly seem small. But then we took her to the vet. Had her groomed, we had her checked, and they confirmed to us that she was pregnant. And not only was she pregnant, she was close to her due date. We were about a week away from her due date. Actually, the puppies came early. They came a few days early. So Piper's due date was supposed to be on July 4th, which was is that right? No, September 4th or 3rd, I mean. So it was supposed to be the day of my last fencing tournament, which happened recently. I lost. I'll save that story for another time. But yeah, that was supposed to be her due date, but the puppies came early on Thursday, September 1st, which was when they were born. September 4, yeah, it was September 4. That was her due date. But the puppies came early on September 1st. So Piper went into labor on September 1st, early in the morning. I had school, and Mom asked me, she noticed that Piper seemed like she was going into labor, so she asked me to keep Piper with me here the whole day. And so she did. She was just here with me the entire day. And throughout the day, she was showing signs that she was in fact in labor. And later that night, she started to give birth. And it was so long. It took forever. But in the end, the birth was over. She gave birth to 2 puppies. However, unfortunately, only one survived, which was the second one. So the first one was a stillbirth. What happened was, it was taking so when dogs give birth, in case you guys don't know, when dogs give birth, there's somewhat like a sac that comes out before the baby does. And when that sac starts to come out, it means the babies are coming. But the problem was, it took forever to get that. It's like a sac of like amniotic fluid, but it took forever to get the first sac out, so the baby wasn't coming out because the first sac took forever to get out. So not only that, but both babies came out breech. So the head didn't even come out first. And when the puppies come out, they kind of wrapped in the sac. So you have to break open the sac. The mom usually does that, to like eat the sac because it gives them nutrients for labor, or for when they're in labor. So both babies came out breech. The first one, it took forever to get him out because the sac just wasn't coming out. It was just stuck dangling out of Chewy's butt. And we believe, what we think is that the first puppy, the boy, because the first one was a boy, we believe that because it took so long to get that first sac out, that the little one suffocated inside of Piper's womb. So by the time it came out, it wasn't moving, it wasn't breathing, and we spent about an hour trying to revive it with no luck. Like, we tried everything. We CPR, mouth to mouth. I did mouth to mouth to the child to try, in the hopes of trying to revive it, trying to save it. We spent an hour trying to revive the first puppy to no avail. Like, it just wasn't coming out. Which was very sad. It just wasn't breathing. So about an hour of trying, we came to the conclusion that it was in fact dead. The puppy was just dead. Like, there was nothing we could do, and we were really sad. And we kept waiting. We kept observing Piper, hoping that maybe there was a third puppy that would come out. But after about 2 hours, nothing happened. So at that point, it's safe to assume that she's finished giving birth. The second puppy, however, came out fine. In fact, she was moving when she came out. The second one was a girl. She came out fine. She was moving. She was like wiggling. As soon as she came out, she was like wiggling and stuff. And so she's fine. She's actually currently here with me in the room. She's down there in the little bed. I'll maybe show her to you guys later. But she's fine. She came out fine, and she's happy now. She's happy and healthy now. In fact, earlier tonight she opened her eyes for the first time. So she's about to, on this Thursday she'll be about 2 weeks old. On this coming Thursday. And earlier tonight she opened her eyes for the first time. So her eyes are open now, which is not great, which is good. She definitely seems like she can see. She definitely seems like she can see. Because she seemed to know, like, she was like trying to crawl on my hand earlier. Definitely seemed like she knew where she was going. Like she knew she was trying to get to my hand. So I think she's alright. But yeah. She's sleeping right now, which is cute. She's like sleeping belly up just like Chewie does. Her name is Willow, by the way. That's her name. We let the Munchkins, my little cousins, Isla and Yago, name her. We came up with like a bunch of options. We gave those options to Isla and Yago, and we had them pick which name they wanted to give to the puppy. They actually disagreed. Isla wanted to name her Peanut, and Yago wanted to name her Willow. So they did rock paper scissors, and Yago won. So we ended up naming the little one Willow, and that's her name. And no, we did not name her after the Taylor Swift song. So please don't ask. Please don't ask.
A few moments later.
Should I end the stream or should I keep going for a little longer? I don't know. I think. Oh wait, I haven't introduced you yet to Willow. Yeah, I should do that now. Let me grab Willow. She's sleeping though, but it's fine. Hi Chewie, did I wake you? Wait, you guys want to see Chewie first? I'll show you guys Chewie first. Chewie, come here.
Damn, boy, he's sick!
Here's Chewie. Say hi, Chewie. Hello. So here she is. She's very fat. And yeah, this little idiot right here is a mom now. Yay! You have a baby, but you don't know how to take care of her. You're stupid.
Huh?
We love Chewie. Say hi. She's doing fine though. Like she was kind of out of it for a while after she gave birth, but you know, she's doing a fine job taking care of Willow when she's not acting like an idiot. All right, so now let me introduce you to Willow. Here's Willow, guys.
Aww.
This is Willow. Say hi. She's sleeping. I'm amazed she didn't wake up when I picked her up. Yeah, here's Willow. Oh, her legs kind of jerking a bit. I think she might actually be awake, but she's just not opening her eyes. Yeah, here's Willow. Say hi. She opened her eyes for the first time earlier tonight. But I don't know if she's able to open them like completely yet. But yeah, here's Willow. She's actually very fat. She's very fat because she has no siblings because her one sibling died. So she gets all the milk to herself. So she just feasts. That's all she does. She feasts and sleeps. Like I don't think she even uses the bathroom. You'll notice she's not the same color as Chewie. That's because her color matches her dad. The dad of Willow. So the dad was a purebred Shih Tzu with brown fur. So you can see Willow has the same coloration of brown, but she also has like little bits of white hair sprinkled throughout her back, and she also has these little white patterns as well on her head, and mostly on her belly. I don't want to flip her though because she's sleeping, and I don't want to wake her because she's so tiny and big.
Cringe!
Anyway, I'm the one who's taking care of both Willow and Chewie. Oh, and she's awake. I woke her. Sorry, Willow.